it's Robin and welcome back to Happy at Home. Today is Thursday, which means it's time for another Thrift Store Thursday haul, and I'm so excited. I have so much fun things to share with you this week. Again, I have been hitting the jackpot lately and I don't know why, but I seriously am thinking that I need to not go to the thrift store for a couple weeks because I've been spending way too much money at the thrift store. Don't tell my husband. I've been getting great deals, great deals. I have been getting great deals, but it's a little more than I normally spend. So anyways, I went to 2 different thrift stores this past week. I went on 2 different days. And I'm sorry about the lighting. The sun is going behind the clouds and then coming out again and going behind the clouds. It's a gorgeous day outside, but yeah, not so great for the filming. But anyways, that being said, so I went to 2 different thrift stores this past week. I found a few items at the first one, and I found a lot of items at the second one. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing that I found was for my daughter, and it was 99 cents. And I wasn't sure if I should get it for her or not, but I went ahead and did it anyways. It is a pillowcase, and this is very babyish. I understand that, but she is obsessed with Minnie Mouse. Has been since she was 2 years old, and she is now 12. And a couple weeks ago she was saying, you know, I really want to start collecting the vintage Minnie Mouse, figurines and stuff where the Minnie Mouse had the blue dress with the white polka dots on it. So when I found this pillowcase, it has the Minnie Mouse with the blue dress on it. And it kind of goes pretty well with her room actually right now. Her room has got a lot of teal in it and a lot of white. So I thought it was really cute. For $1, I thought I wasn't going to pass it up. And if she hated it, that would have been fine. I would have just redonated it or something. Or tried to do something else with it. But anyways, I thought it was super cute and she was really excited about it. So this I got to get washed up and get on her bed for her, so she's pretty excited about that. So I was pretty excited to find that for her. It's really fun. That's what I love about thrift store shopping, because you never know what you're gonna find, and then a lot of times you find things that you're just not gonna find in regular stores anymore, and I just think it's so much fun. So anyways, alright, so moving on to the next item I found a set of silverware. These are just the spoons. There's 6 of them. They were $2.99. And if you've watched any of my home decor videos, you know that in the fall and the winter time, I love to bring out the tarnished silver. I love tarnished silver. Always on the lookout for it when I'm at the thrift stores. And I have quite a collection of silverware already, but I don't have any with the really long handles. Now, I don't know what kind of spoon this is called. I'm sure there's a name for it, but to me, and in my house, these are dessert spoons because when I was growing up, my parents had some spoons that had the really long handles like this, and they were for root beer floats. So, to me, these are root beer float spoons, but I'm sure there's some other name for them. I don't know. But anyways, so there's a set of 6 of them, and I was very excited about them because they're very tarnished, and they don't all match. There's 4 that are the same pattern, and then 2 that are not, but they are, they're all about the same size, and I'm very excited about that. Anyways, I don't really care if they match. But the 4 that do match are pretty awesome because they are also monogrammed and they have a C on them, which is very cool because that is my maiden name, starts with the letter C. So I was pretty excited about that. So yeah, I'm excited about these spoons. So I don't know. I just like them. I put them in pitchers. I lay them on like a plate or something. I don't know. There's lots of different things you can do with them. And I've seen a lot of people make some really cool things out of vintage silverware. So I don't know. I like to have a little bit around. So I thought that was a good find. So the next thing I found was something for me to wear, which is not normally, I don't normally shop at the thrift store for clothes. I mean, I do occasionally, but most of the time I forget to look there because I've been in the store for so long. I just need to get out of there. And the clothing is always the last thing that I look at. So I was pretty excited. This week I decided I needed a new flannel shirt because now that it's fall, I love to wear flannel shirts. So I have two or three, and one of them's really big on me. So I wear that with leggings, and it's super comfortable and I love it. But I thought another one, lightweight, flannel shirt for around the house would be really nice. So I was very excited to find one for $10. And this is from Duluth Trading Company, which I've never bought anything from there, but look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. I do not have anything in this type of color. Normally my flannels are always red and black of some sort. I always gravitate towards red flannel, and I don't know why, but it's probably because I love red so much. But this has got a tint of red in it, so I thought this would be pretty cool. And for $10, it seems like it's in really good condition. It's kind of got that faded look to it, which I'm supposing that it's supposed to have that look, because that's kind of sort of the way this brand is sometimes. So yeah, I'm very excited about it. It's very lightweight and it seems super cozy. So I'm excited to get that washed up and so I can wear that on the next chilly day. So the last thing I found at the first store I went to is so exciting. I cannot wait to share with you. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm obsessed with like miniature things lately. So look what I found. Isn't it the most adorable little thing? I don't know if you're going to be able to see it very well, but it's a little, you know, a little covered dish. It's not really a soup tureen, but it's soup tureen-ish. I'm assuming it's some sort of serving dish of some sort. And the best thing about this is, it's actually ironstone. I was like, what? I almost seriously passed this up. I wasn't even going to pick it up. I'm like, oh, isn't that cute? But I've got something like that at home, so I'm not even going to look at it. And then at the very last second, I'm like, you know what? I should at least look at it. So I picked it up, and I saw the tag on the back that said $2.99, and then underneath the tag, it looked like it said ironstone. So I'm like, oh, I'm totally getting this. So anyways, I thought this was the cutest little thing, and I loved the fact that it said ironstone on it because you know I like my ironstone. So then when I got it home, I started looking at it a little bit more closely, and I'm like, oh, this is cuter than I expected, because this little top part is actually slightly askew, so it's not straight across. It's kind of, I don't know, it's different. I've never seen anything like that before. And although it's got the like fluting on it, it also has a design on it, which is like a wheat design. It looks like it's got like little stalk, like little stalk leaves, and then like the wheat heads, and it goes all the way around the outside, and then on the lid it goes around the handle in the middle and then along the outside also. So I just thought that was super cute. And then of course it does have some nice yellowing to it and some crackling to it, which is even more amazing. So for $3, I was like, oh, I cannot believe I almost passed it up. So that was pretty cool. I'm so glad that I gave it a second look in the end. Alright, so moving on to the next store that I went to. I went to this store, can't remember what day it was. I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday or something like that. But anyways, I went to the store and I seriously hit the dish jackpot again. Seriously, people, somebody is going to have to ban me from the dish aisle because I cannot help myself. I am obsessed and I can't not come home with dishes lately. It's getting ridiculous. But anyways, that's alright. I'm okay with it because I am loving what I am finding. So that's alright. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. Everything that I found at this store was from the dish aisle. I did have a few other things in my cart, but I put them back because I totaled up what I was spending with just the dishes, and I'm like, I gotta put the other stuff back because this is more important. Alright, so the very first thing that I found was something for my daughter, and it is this little teapot. I still have the tape on, I need to take that off. But this was $4.99, which is a little spendy for me when it comes to something like this. But I bought it because I knew it would match something that I already bought her for her birthday, which was a larger teapot that was probably about this much taller. And she had picked it out at TJ Maxx. And she loved it, so I went back a couple days later and got it for her birthday because she's totally into like tea pots and teacups and all that. She loves all that. So I thought this little guy would be adorable just, you know, on the display. You have a big one and a small one. So yeah. So it has the black and then it's got a little bit of gold edging on the very top and on the handle. So I'm hoping when she gets home from school today that she will see this and she will be very happy. So I picked that up for her. So that was the first thing that I found. The second thing that I found was also for her because, like I said, I bought her that teapot, but at the time the teacups that she had looked at and wanted were gone. They were like white teacups. They had a little saucer, but they had like black flowers or scrolls or something like that. And we've gone back a few different times and we haven't been able to find anything. So we've been kind of on the lookout for something for her to go with her teapot that will work for her. So anyways, ever since she got the teapot for her birthday, I've been on the lookout for teacups and saucers at the thrift store that will kind of go with it. So, and I've been looking and I really haven't found anything that would really work that's not like overly floral. Do you know what I mean? Because she's not into florals that much. But for a teacup, she might be. Just don't know. I don't know. But anyways, so I was looking through the teacups and looking through all the plates because the teacups are on the top shelf and all the plates and bowls and stuff were down below. So I was looking around and I came across this plate right here. It's just a plain white plate. It's got a little part right here. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. There you go. Where the tea cup is supposed to sit. So I think this is considered a hostess plate because back in the day when you'd have guests over, you'd have a little plate with a little teacup on it to get all your little hors d'oeuvres on it. I'm assuming that's what they're called. But so I was like, oh, that's really cool. I have never seen a white set of those. They're normally in like a clear glass or something like that. So I was very excited. So I'm like, there was 4 of them and they were 99 cents each. So I'm like, oh, that'll work. You know, that's pretty cool. And then I looked at the count and looked at the stamp on the back and it said Ironstone. Can you believe that? Oh, I was like, what? Ironstone. It says it on there. It is a different brand that I'm used to seeing though. It says, what is it called? Burgess and Lay? Something like that. I can't really read it very well. It's kind of smudged. But anyways, I just thought it was really cool, and the fact that it was Ironstone, I was instantly like, I'm gonna get these whether, you know, they're awesome. Because I've never seen anything like this, first of all. So I picked up all 4 of them. They only had 4, but they were 99 cents each. So I'm like, alright. So then I was looking, I'm like, I gotta find a teacup to go in it. So I really had to scrounge around quite a bit to find a teacup that would fit in this little circle. You know, they had a lot of different teacups, but they didn't all fit quite right. And finally, on the way opposite side of the aisle, I found some that fit in it. And I didn't even look at the back. So I picked up 4 teacups to go with her 4 plates. And these fit perfectly into the little hole. Isn't that adorable? And then when I got them home, I realized they go together. It's a set. It's got the same markings on the bottom. I didn't even realize in the store, because in the store, the tag covers everything up. So I didn't know. So I got them home, and boy, was I pleasantly surprised. So I was pretty excited about that, and I just think these are so cute. So adorable. I think she'll have fun with this because she loves to make scones too. So this will be perfect. She can have her tea, her little scone plate. She'll be so excited. And yes, I know that they are white. And I know that her teapots are black. But I found this, and if she doesn't like them, I will take them. Basically. So it was like $8. So I got it. So for $8, I got the 4 plates and the 4 cups. And I think it's adorable. So anyways, if she doesn't love them, I will gladly put them into my white plate collection. Alright, so the next thing that I found is, this is ridiculous, peoples. I need to be cut off. That is what needs to happen. Anyways, so I was looking around. I went down the dish aisle first, and then I went down the next aisle. And the next aisle is more like, you know, platters and like bottles and, you know, all this miscellaneous cake plates, that kind of stuff. Miscellaneous sort of dishes that aren't necessarily dishes and bowls and cups and saucers. And I found way in the back this little beauty. It was so pretty. Another white picture. Like, I don't need any more of these. I have a whole bunch of these, but I loved it and I couldn't pass it up. And it's got a little bit of detailing on the side and then right down in here. And it was only $2.99 it was? Yeah, $2.99. So I thought that was pretty cool, and it's very sturdy. It's very, very heavy. So I was like very excited about that because I like ones that feel like chunky and heavy. So I was loving that. I walked down the aisle a little further, and you're not gonna believe what I found. Another picture. This one was also $2.99. I was in like heaven. So this one is much more decorative. It has some fluting on the side. At the bottom of the fluting, it has some like a little decorative branch or kind of something like that. Along the top here, there's like a band. And then the handle is just gorgeous. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that or not, but it's just very unique, and it's got a little scrolly at the bottom. I just thought it was so pretty. So this, I don't know if I said or not, but this was also $3.99. And this one, I'm sorry, $2.99. And this one is also the vintage china, and it's by the Twos company. I don't know what that means, but so basically both of these are from the same company. And yeah, I'm so excited. And plus, I don't have anything this shape. It has a nice little shape. It's kind of shorter, a little more round, like that. So yeah, I am pretty excited about that. Pretty excited. So I have two more things to share with you. And the first thing being these itty bitty cups. Oh, aren't they so adorable? They were 99 cents each. And I just thought they were so adorable. I'm into miniatures lately. I don't know why. All of a sudden, I've never been a miniature person, but I like the little miniature things. And I just think they're so adorable. I don't know if you can see that very well, but it's just a simple little ceramic mug, but it's tiny. Here's my hand compared to it. So it's very tiny, and I just think they're so adorable. I think they're little espresso cups. So yeah, I don't drink coffee, I don't drink espresso, but I thought these were adorable. I thought they would be cute like on the shelf or something, maybe my kitchen windowsill, somewhere around in the kitchen. They'd be a cute little accent somewhere. So for $2, I was like, those little cups have to be mine. Alright, so the final thing that I picked up was once again something that I didn't really need because I do not drink coffee and I do not drink tea, but I saw these cute cups and I had to have them. Why? I don't know, but I thought they were adorable. They were 99 cents each, and I just fell in love with the shape of them. I love that they have this little pedestal base and then the little fluty handle, and other than that, they're just plain, no ornamentation on them whatsoever. I just love them so much. I just think they would be so adorable, like lined up on a little shelf with a little sign behind them or something like that. Yeah, I was in love the moment I saw them. So for $4, I now have 4 little cups. Either that, or I think it would be really cute to hang them. I don't know. I'm just obsessed with them lined up on a shelf right now. But I don't really have a shelf in my kitchen to line them up on, but I'm just obsessed with it. So I may have to try to figure out some sort of shelf to line them up on. But in the meantime, I also thought that they would look really cool on my kitchen windowsill, on maybe one of those mug racks, those like farmhousey mug racks. I thought that would look kind of cool too, but I don't have one of those either, so I don't know what I'm going to do with them. But I do think that I will actually use these. I like the thought of having something warm to drink in the winter, but I don't like coffee, and I don't really care for tea. But I do drink something that my mom used to make for me, and she called it Russian tea. And once I start drinking it a little bit, I can kind of get into it, and then I like it. It's very like, I don't know. All I know is it's got tea in it, and it has tang in it, and it has cinnamon, and I think nutmeg too, or something like that. But it's very, it has tea in it, and I'm not a big tea drinker person, but with the other stuff in it, it's okay. So I'm thinking I'm going to be using these cute little cups to be drinking my Russian tea in. come the winter time, because I can just make up a teeny little cup, because I can't drink very much of it. Maybe once I start drinking it more, I'll be able to, but I thought this would be really cute. I can have a little cup of tea in the morning. So yeah, or maybe I can make myself some little, like some hot chocolate or something and put it in there. So anyways, these were cute. Another $4 find, and I'm loving them so very much. Alright, so that is it for me today. Thank you so very much for stopping by today and hanging out with me so I can talk your ear off and tell you all about the fun new white plates that I have found. So I know this is like 2 weeks in a row, so if you don't like white plates, I apologize, because I am on a white plate roll and I am loving every second of it. So, so anyways, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. If you have not done so yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can catch all of my Thrift Store Thursday hauls, along with all the other things that I put up on my channel. And of course, if you have found anything this past week that you are crazy in love with, I would love to hear about it in the comments below. So make sure you leave me a comment so we can chat about it, and I will talk to you again very soon. And yeah, that's it. See you later. Bye.